this is Chaz, and this is me using the ACW-R, which I think is one of the best weapons in the game, and one of my personal favorite all-kit weapons. Why, you ask? Well, look at this. That's why. Even when both people are looking at me, I could take them out, shred them to pieces, and it's because of a mixture of what I'm using on the attachments, the gun itself, the rate of fire, and their stupidity, I guess. But let's get right into it. One, why is it my favorite gun of choice? Because of the fact that it has awesome reload, really competitive reload. With, if you have any rounds in the mag, it's about 1.8 seconds with the bullets in the mag, and 2.37-ish with a dry mag with no bullets in it. That's great. That's really good. Anything under around the 2-second mark, you're going to find that it's really good. That's really competitive, really good reload times. The fire rate, like I said before, the fire rate, it's just 880 rounds per minute. That's not almost 900 rounds per minute. That's one of the top fire rates in the game. And that's for an all-kit weapon. You can use this on your support class, engineer, any of them. And I personally like it with the support class, unlike this guy who wouldn't give me ammo. But it's okay, I take care of him, give myself a little bit of ammo, and I get actually myself into a little bit of predicament right here. I get my easy Claymore kill, which a lot of people don't like, but, you know, easy kill. And this is where it shines, right here. Didn't even know what was coming. But the fire rate is killing it. That's where you want to be, up close, medium ranges at the most, because your fire rate is going to outclass any of those other guns. And like I said, I like using this with, since it's an all-kit weapon, I like using this with the support class because of the fact that it's eating up so much ammo, and the recon class. You'll see it with me in a couple of instances in this video, I run out of ammo because of the fact that I'm doing so well with the gun, or, I'm just missing a lot, but let's skip that part, past that part, and the fact that I'm doing really well with the gun, and I run out of ammo, but I like it with the recon because of the Pokeballs, and that, well, the recon balls that allow you to see all those Doritos on the map, and I like the fact that recons can also use claymores as well, and claymores are really good in team deathmatch. It just actually saves my ass right there. I couldn't react in enough time to get that guy, but thanks for that claymore saving my ass. There's a couple of problems with this gun. Now, in order to establish, every gun has its purpose and is good in this game. You just got to know where its strengths are, and if it has weaknesses, how to tackle those weaknesses with either attachments or playstyle. So, one of the cons for this gun is the fact that it has a really high first shot multiplier. It's on the higher end mainly because of the fact that it's a higher rate of fire. It has a high rate of fire, and it's to balance the weapon out. If it didn't have a high rate of fire, it would just be if it didn't have a first shot multiplier, really high first shot multiplier, it'd be a laser beam. But it looks like that right here. Woo! Another 2 dropped. Again, that rate of fire is saving my ass. Actually, it's also a combination of the other attachments, but I'll talk about that in a second. So that first shot multiplier, really high. Second, the recoil under sustained fire, really high. It's hard to master this gun, but once you do, you're going to be slaying players on the battlefield. It's really, really easy to master once you learn how to tame that recoil. And yeah, on console, it's a little bit tougher to tame it than PC, because all they have to do is, you know, move that mouse down. For us, it's a little bit more challenging because we don't have as much control, especially when it comes to the side-to-side recoil. This one has a little bit high, it has a higher side-to-side recoil. That's not really what we can control, but that's why we're trying to limit ourselves to close, medium-range engagements. If you have to hit people like that for long-range engagements, you're going to want to tap fire and burst, or even, like X Factor says, microburst, and I'm going to be using that term a lot. That's 2 rounds at most, and that's just tapping. He used it all the time with the that Val. He used a lot in Battlefield 3, and he microburst a lot, and that's what you want to do with this gun. 2-round burst, 3 max. So those are the cons. The fact that it has high recoil, you're not going to be able to get into a lot of long-range engagements with it. But what can you use? What kind of attachments can you use to counteract this? They gave us a plethora of choices to use. One is the angled foregrip. That's going to reduce your first shot multiplier by 33%. So it's going to help a lot with that. Now, is it going to get rid of it completely? No. but it'll help out. Now, just switch off a subject real quick. If you kill a guy, move. Don't camp. Because look what just happened. He killed me. He's in that same spot. I mean, terrible spawns, and it worked into my advantage on that point. But don't sit in one spot, especially if you're recon and you get a snipe off. Once you get the kill, move on. Like me. Once I got the kill, I'm moving on, using my Pokeballs to my advantage again, spraying around the corner, and I see a couple guys, and I know that's not an appropriate range to go for, so I need to watch the way I'm shooting there. Second, you want a sight of your preference. I prefer the 1x magnification for this because you're not going to be getting into that long range engagements with this gun. You want something that's really up close, something that gives you a lot of visibility when up close. I like the red dot sights or the Cobra sights or anything like that because of the fact that it doesn't take up too much of your screen real estate, as a lot of people like to say. Third, either the laser sight or the tactical light. I found that in one of Level Cap's video, he was talking about the tactical light, and I really am enjoying it now because of the fact that I am getting up close and personal with people, and the fact that, one, I already have a 900 rounds per minute gun. I don't necessarily need the little bit of advantage from the laser sight because, I mean, I'm spewing out so many bullets. My hip fire is going to be fine when it comes up close. You want something that can kind of dazzle the enemies and when you get up close to them. And the tactical light is really great because of the fact that you're not switching it on and off. You're only switching it when you need to aim down sights, and that's going to help you out a lot when it comes to close quarter engagements. And finally, depending on whether you want to be off the radar or not, I like the suppressor because of the fact that I'm only doing, again, close to medium range engagements. If you want the muzzle brake as the second option, if you want something that maybe you want more damage over range and you don't want that suppressor reducing the fact that your bullet velocity is decreased and you're doing less damage over range, pick the muzzle brake. It's going to help you out with that vertical recoil, and it's going to be more like a death laser. But other than that, I advise for the suppressor, just for the fact that, one, you get no muzzle flash. So it actually looks like you're taming the recoil, and it helps you out tame the recoil a little bit better. And two, the fact that, one, you're staying off the minimap. And you can't beat that. But thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for tomorrow when I get my next video out. I'm going to keep doing this all week long, all next week, and for future videos to come. So make sure you subscribe if you want all the console-based Battlefield on your feed, because we're going to start getting prepped up and ready for the Xbox One. And that's going to be a big change. I'm going to help you out with the mindset, how to get ready for it. So stay tuned. Thanks again. And as always, stay classy.